The first day of Cows Week has been run. All of the cobwebs have been shaken out. It's time for day 2. Welcome back to the Musto Morning Briefing on day 2 of Cows Week. Yesterday turned into a sparkling Solent day, even if it took a little bit longer than we had planned. And I know that all the crews are settling in as they get up to speed with their new boats. Now, joining me is Steve Carver with the weather. Steve, yesterday it did drag on a bit with those APs, but eventually the forecast came good. It must have felt like all your birthdays come at once when that southwesterly kicked in. What happened?
Yeah, so I was a bit nervous to begin with. It turned out to be exactly as we forecast, but we were trying to get everybody out there early, just in case it came a little bit earlier than expected. It turned out to be a much better day waiting for it than trying to go out in that northerly.
It certainly was a sparkling day, certainly in the Western Solent where we were. Now, today it's looking a bit overcast, it's a bit grey. What's the weather going to do? I think we were expecting more wind at this point.
Yeah, a little bit potentially, but it's still reasonably early, so there's plenty of time for the forecast to come in. We're expecting kind of mid-teens, slowly building as this warmth front comes through, which we're kind of expecting around about the start time for most classes. That's going to then continue to build up until about 2 o'clock, where we're going to see the cold front come through, and then the breeze will be dropping off the back of that. We should see some shifts associated with that, and all the details will be in the app.
Perfect. So we're looking at sort of highs in around the 18, 19 knots.
Yeah, and
today.
Potentially gusts in the mid-20s, especially in the western and central Solent, and then we obviously see a little bit less over in the east.
Perfect. Sounds like a big day on the Solent, which is always great fun. I'm joined by Steve Cole to talk about some racing. Thank you for joining us this morning. He's going to talk a bit about what to do with the big boats. So yesterday, big boats went off to the west. What's the plan today for the big classes?
So much the same as yesterday. Obviously, the wind is far kinder for us today. So the big boats are going to start to the west, predominantly race in the western Solent for around 3.5 hours. So a nice day sailing for them, plenty of breeze, and be a good day out for those guys. Perfect.
And then sending the smaller boats off, we've got our Garmin nav station here, presumably sending them off in towards maybe the east, a bit of relief off the island there.
Well, I think for the smaller black groups, we'll start them off to the west with the last of the west tide up into Gurnard Bay, and then route them round for a race. The finish for those smaller black group boats hasn't quite been decided, but I guess either the breakwater finish line, or we may put a committee boat just slightly further east.
Perfect. Okay, well that's good to know. And hopefully the weather will stay a bit more stable for you today, so you don't have quite so much flicking around with courses at the last minute.
The other Steve has promised me between 240 and 250, so a 10-degree variance in the Solent is
nothing.
Absolutely fine. Absolutely
we'll call that
fine.
stable.
So we'll call that stable.
Perfect. Thank you very much. So all the details of those upcoming changes will be displayed on your app, so don't forget to check back on the app and check back with us tomorrow morning for all the updates on your Musto Morning Briefing.